guys, how you doing? Happy Friday. Hello Sparky, hello Ari, hello MP3, hello Rock. How you guys doing tonight? Ari's doing well, they've got sushi. Very jealous. Making me want some sushi. I would say maybe later, but sushi places do not stay open that late around here for sure. Full of Oreo, a little less interesting, not gonna lie. But to each their own. Hello Tutankhamun. Thank you, Rock. Cheers. Hi, Pink. How you doing? Hello, King. Hello, King. Happy Friday. Obviously, we are trying something new here. Thanks again, Rock. I'm glad you're excited. I love her. I love her so much. I mean, well, most of the time you're over here bonking me, Ari, so can you really blame me? And insults... I'm not throwing insults at you, I'm throwing insults at Oreos. Cheers, Sparky. Hello, Sentinel. Nice to see you. But yes, we are trying a drawing stream today. For starters, I think I need to get back into the habit of drawing because I have not done it in God knows how long. So this will give me an excuse to do it. B, I think it just might be fun. It might be fun to bring you guys along with me when I try to draw something. I am pretty bad at it. I'm still very much learning. So don't go into this expecting like a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. But we're learning. Great, I'm out tonight clinking. You've been doing that a lot, Pink. Stay safe, my friend. Filling Oreos? Yuck. Till? Okay, I can call you Till. I'll try to remember that. My brain, kinda small. So if I forget again, remind me. Hi, Punk. Yeah, you're Punk now, just so you know, Pink. Kitty on a mountain ride again. I've already got plans for what we're drawing. If you have not read the title of the stream, we've already got settled what we're gonna draw. I decided to do something easy for my first drawing stream. Cause, I don't know, this could all explode. We'll see how it goes. Ask me a question? Sure. What's up, my dude? It's kind of normal. Ha ha ha. Why am I Punk now? We got Punk. Forget what Rock is Rock Rick. And Phoenix is Phonics. Hi Day, how you doing? Most complicated thing ever. We're not doing that, man. I don't know how to do that. Hello, Zio. At work still? How are you at work? Oh yeah, that's right. Different. You're on the other coast. Doing good? Good, good. Rock is Rick. Good, good, good. I remembered something for once. Hey, Warrior, welcome back in. That is 2 on the beam board. 5 months. I feel like you've been here longer. Why do I feel like that? You're like one of the only people I feel like has been here longer than they have. The fave number between 1 and 10. 8. Phoenix is Fonks. No Phonics, just Fonks. Hello, Ocean. How you doing? I won't react to it. Humph. No Punk over here then, apparently. For once. Yeah, no. My sense of time is real jink if you can't tell. Phonics or Fonks. I like Fonks better. Fonks sounds like funky. Sounds jazzy. Kinda gross. I like it. Yes. What Fonks it is. We doing on sushi? No. Guys, we need to stop talking about sushi. Making me desire sushi. I don't think sushi places are even open at the moment. Like, me and my roommate a few days ago tried to go out for sushi around now, and everything was already closed. It was weird. I guess COVID really messed things up. Alum! Thank you, my dude. Oh, that's immediately a bean. Okay. We can do that. Meantime, I don't get sushi, but I got foul beans. Maybe I'll get the fish flavored one. Thank you again. There's one more on the bean board. Food I can and can't eat with him just chatting. Oh. I'll have to check the chat later. Thank you again. I'm very confused. Thank you, Rowan. Bean. Here. The lady I buy from closes at 11. Dude, nothing stays open till 11 here now. It's always like 9 at the latest. Thank you again. Is this, wait, is that what? 8. Oh, that's what I'm sorry, I should have said like 1. I should have said like 1. Oh, that's exactly 2 beans. Well, thank you. Thank you, my dude. Much too kind. Let's put 2 beans then. And reset the bean board. Can't really see it at the moment. Oh! Okay, 2 more on the bean board then. Hydrate, I shall. I'm gonna need it in a moment, that's for sure. I was thinking. Wait. Oh, that did put Roland into king, didn't he? We're gonna go back and forth real quick. We'll put Roland as king, and then we'll put Sparky as king. He was only king for a moment there, but he was indeed king. See here. Where is Roland on the board? There you are. Long live the king. And then, let's see here. Where's Sparky? Also, long live the king. Hi, alien. How goes it? How you doing tonight? Now the question is, do we want to do both of these at once? One at a time. Also, beans? King. Well, one of them is definitely a good bean. So my vote is for the other bean first. And then we end on a good bean. We feel like being kind to Tweety today? Allowing me to do that? No? All at once? Is that the vote here? 1 and 1? I'm gonna roll for it. I don't got dice. Hold up. Oh. I'm sorry, Sparky. Ah! Who did that? I can't even see if that's it. Alright, of course. We've got a new king, apparently. Sorry, Sparky. King. Hello, Kool-Aid crew. Nice name, nice to meet you. There is Rollin again. Here you are. Anytime I see your user profile, by the way, it looks like Markiplier for some reason. It kind of weirds me out for a moment. I'm out of here. Long live the king. Wait, hold up. What? Whoa. Wait. That was another bean, too. I didn't even pay attention to that part. Wait, you rolled a nat for both of this? Oh, okay. We got him at the same time. We got a nat 20 here. Master. Oh, we've been blessed, though. 2 out of 3 of the beans are good bean. Heard the Nightbot? I did. Alright. I'm popping them all. One of them is either a booger or parrot, but the other 2 are either toothpaste or berry blue. So hopefully, the 2 will overwhelm the 1, no matter what. Oh wait, we also hit the sub goal. Hold on. Lots going on right now, man. Sub goal burb. Hold up, actually, I'm curious. Yeah, you can see my drawing of the sub goal burb here, too. Slightly meta. Okay, popping them. Going in. I heard it. Oh, you would think it'd be good? It's not good. It's really not good. Hold up, maybe. So the spice definitely comes through, but the toothpaste is over. We did it, you guys. We figured it out. It tastes like an Altoid. It's spicy and minty. We did it. Hold up, and with the berry blue, so there was definitely a berry blue and a mint. It's kind of a fantastic flavor. Weird. Beantoid, gross. Don't call it that. Subway Surfers. What is Subway Surfers? I think I've heard of that. How do you play that? The perfect bean. We have discovered it. Who thought it would be mint, berry blue, and booger? Gross. That's so gross now that I'm thinking about it. Blah. Alright. I missed a couple hydrates. I'm gonna hydrate now. Okay, so let's get actually into the drawing. It's gonna be a little weird for me because I solely draw like in bed. So to be doing this at a desk, I feel super jank. Sorry. I'm a little clinky, that's why. Haven't played Subway Surfer? Nope. Not the best, to be honest. Oh. Subway Surfer, apparently everyone likes that game. Maybe I'll have to check it out. But yes, this is what we're drawing today. It is a tiefling, as stated in the title of the chat. Her name is Lemmy. She is my old D&D character, and I adore her to death, and I have not drawn her in like a year, so I want to change that. This is my comfort zone character, which is why we're doing our first drawing stream, because it is easy-ish. Gotta go to sleep. Alright, good night. Alright, thanks for popping in. Manage myself, no one said anything. I missed it. It must have been in the bean debacle. Sorry, Sparky. Welcome back. Wait, I thought you didn't banish yourself. I thought you just left. I thought you were being moody. Temple Run, but with trains. Oh! I think I've seen, like, TikToks use that as the background, right? Where it's, like, the 3 paths, and you can jump on top of the trains and stuff. You get too nice? Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love her. Her name is Salem. Short for Salem. And I got to play her for a while until things happened, and then I had to make a new character. But that's spoilers, I won't go into it. But I actually, fun fact, made a VTuber model of this character, just for funsies. Maybe I'll play her one time. Yeah, it is that game? Okay. Thanks for getting people. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, there we go. Hi, Ari. Wait, I thought you were leaving, Ari. Just stopping in to bonk me one more time. So yeah, this is who we're going to be drawing tonight. You guys are going to see my drawing process, how really terrible I am at it. So, I guess let's get started. Hype train finished. What timing? Level 4, thank you guys. You are much too kind. Funny, not funny enough. Choo-choo, indeed. Okay, so first and foremost, we need to actually finish the sketch, because I did not. I wasn't planning, like, I didn't start this drawing to do a stream with it. I just started it because I felt like it, and then I got real lazy and never finished it, so I was like, yeah, it's here, might as well. Let's get doing it. Adulting work? How's the adulting work going? So the sketch is mostly done, but main things I need to deal with is making her built, because I've just got like the basis for it at the moment. Messing with the details of like her shirt, giving her a hand, not looking forward to drawing the hand. You designed the hype train? I did! I'll show you. I can actually show you guys my things now. See where... Come on. Yeah, we got the hype trains over here. I did the animation of it in Premiere Pro though, except for the smoke. I can show you the smoke. Very simple. I got very lazy with the smoke. It's just simple little... Oh god. Hold up. That's the old one before it was merged. There we go. Yeah, just a simple little puff. And then you add that on top of the train layer, and then you make the wheels rotate, and that's how you make a lazy train. Like, alright, sir, thank you. It is, very much in the works. Very much learning how to draw still. Okay, how do we draw a hand? How does one draw a hand? Sometimes I get really lazy and just, like, take a picture of my hand and plop it in. And, like, part of me wants to go through old works and show you guys, like, time-lapses of the old things, but the amount of times I use references of myself makes it really hit or miss of what I'm allowed to show. Do you want artwork? Yeah, I do all the art for my channel. I made my model, I did all the banners and stuff, I did all the emotes and all that jazz. Anything that can be drawn, I do it, because I like to. But I've been very lazy about it recently, which is why we're trying to get back into it. How's Spoofy doing, by the way? Is it working well? Oh, that is not the right brush. Let's see here. My tool brush, I just do an inking brush, do low opacity, and I like to sketch in red, so it makes it easier. So let's turn down the opacity of what we currently got. I definitely struggle with the hands of this one. Like I see, I did a couple of different hands for her. So let us... I don't normally struggle with hands too much, to be honest, but just finding the positions of this one really got me. It's good. Like background music. Should I turn it up? Should I turn it up though? Draw one of my famous cat paint drawings. I don't. You would have to explain to me how that do. Here, hold up. Orange, right? We'll go here to studio brush. We'll have our little kitty mascot. Sound good? Now we draw the hand. Do like a pinkish red. Honestly, you can do whatever color. I see a lot of people do green, but pink has always been my comfort color to draw in. Orange cat drawing. I got your orange cat going. I mean, kind of. I'm sure this is a perfect representation of it. So, oh, this is wrong. Oh, this is the right brush. How does one draw a hand? The good news is that's the right hand. I can vaguely look at mine when I'm drawing. So, bring down Pinky. This character has really long nails. I'm not sure I'm gonna draw them on her. I don't super feel like it tonight. Broke the news to me about, yeah, I remember that. I remember that for sure. Second finger. Kind of tuck it in. Boop. Guess we can draw thumb. What do I want the thumb to be doing? What do thumbs do? What do thumbs do? Coming in a little, I guess. Oh, that's not a little where I wanted it to go, but it's fine. My method for drawing is I will zoom in really close and draw something and then zoom out and try to make the proportions work, which is not a great way to go about it. Don't do that. But, I'm lazy, so that's what I do. It's a sad day. Red was orange to me. Well, you had to learn at some point. Sorry that we had to be the ones to break it to you. Guess just be fingers and there'll be shadow, whatnot, and last one can be curled in as well. Now we can bring in this thumb where it was meant to be. Where do thumbs go? That. I am also incredibly lazy in that I will look at something that I'm struggling with and just go, good enough. Ain't good, but it's good enough. I think this might be one of those situations where I don't feel like figuring out how hands work. It's a small piece of the thing. No one's gonna care. So let's make it vaguely proportional to the other one, a little bit bigger. That'll work for me. And then this character has a bracelet on her wrist, on the right wrist. So I'm gonna draw that in, sketch it in. It's just little beads gonna go around. Don't see much of it, but it there. Her arm situated a little. Oh gosh. Gotta do the belt. I never liked drawing the belt pockets, which is probably my biggest gripe with this character. Like, I love her design, and the belt is honestly my favorite part of it, but having to do it over and over again is problematic. Which is a problem because this character is the main character of a comic I'm drawing, so you have to draw her a lot. Hello, Stay. How you doing? Very impressive, all of it. My old art is not that old. I'm still pretty new, but I'd like to believe I'm improving a little bit, but I haven't drawn in so long. There hasn't been much improvement recently. Alright, let us... Can we get rid of the other arm? No, we'll keep it for now. We'll just get rid of the slight background. And start with the pockets. Arrest me, madam. Well, thank you. We haven't seen much of your art, though, minus the cats. Okay, so she has a big square pocket, vaguely in the middle. That, like, here-ish. Is this still the right pen? A little too much. Have it coming out like this. Trying to get everything to work in 3D. Kind of a pain in the butt. It looks... I don't like the tangents that's creating. So either we'll bring it in further. We'll probably bring it in further. Ooh. And have it like here-ish. Well, we'll leave that where it is for now. Let's put in the vials. Because, oh gosh, what happened here? Lemmy's whole thing is that she is a potion maker, which is why she has this big belt, because it's where she keeps all of her little potions and stuff she needs to make them. I've been reading all evening, and now it's 2:30. Oh, what you reading? Oh, work stuff, I imagine. I hear that, I'm like, oh, what novels you got going on? No, it's probably not anything fun. You can draw me and stick, man. I know people who can't even do that, so... Alright, let's get these potions in here. I think I want them around here-ish, yeah? That seems to make sense. I think so. Section off into 3s. And easy peasy. Just round them out. Round out the top. Ooh, those are some thick vials. I have to adjust that a tad. So I want to adjust her waist a little too, right underneath here. Because this dip is a little too extreme, in my opinion. I'm gonna bring this up a tad. Like up there. Looks right. It's behind the bow. No one's gonna know, but I know. It's manga? Oh, that's more interesting. Glad it's not work stuff. What manga are we reading? If we're being honest, I'm so behind on manga. Because I read them on my phone. And at one point, I accidentally closed all my tabs and lost them. And so I have no idea what I was reading anymore. And I kind of rage quit and haven't gone back to it since. Alright, that means Mike's Hard Lemonade. Oh, I'm jelly. I'm jelly. Wish we had something like that here. No, we got wine, but wine hurts. I can't drink wine. The little vials. The stoppers. I think that'll do for that. And every Friday night, nice. Spicy water bad. You shush. Okay, so with that, where do we actually want to put this bag? I think we're gonna get rid of the old sketch of it. It starts vaguely like here-ish, I think. I think that'll be okay. Have the shape of it. I'm drawing the same exact thing I drew last time. Whatever. Have the little flap. Also, I know that I sketched kind of really sloppily. I sketch the way that I write notes, in that it doesn't typically make sense to anyone, but it makes sense to me, I promise. It'll make sense later. So, sorry. I wish I could make things a little more legible. But unfortunately, I am not a good artist. I don't know how to do that. This coming down here. It's covered by the thigh. Oop. Wrong button. Back vaguely coming out in this shape. It'll do. That'll do for a pouch. Cleo permittable. What? Hydrate, I shall. Thank you then. Honks. Oh, wait, Phoenix is here? Wait, no, Phoenix isn't here. Oh, see Phoenix? Oh, Fox is gone. Oh, well, maybe he was here. He ain't no more. Oh god. I just slapped the mic with my iPad. Sorry if that made a loud noise. Okay, so there's one bag. We need the pointy bags. There are 2 pointy bags, which I kind of imagine she kept like little knives in. Let's get those down. I do so many layers. It's completely unnecessary. That's just how I work, unfortunately. I'm not supposed to. Yeah, you're supposed to be working. See, wait, are you working at the place that you said that you were working, or is this different work? Honk, Rick, Cleo, Permittable, and Fox. It's not even Fox anymore. We're just getting smaller and smaller with his name. Okay, so I have a knife around here, around the bend, and angle so that this part bag is like this. I'm not a very good 3D spatial worker, which is why I work much better in 2D animation than 3D. I technically learned 3D animation first, but didn't really click with me the way that 2D has. This up here, which is a shame. You can do things in 3D. You're gonna be way better at 2D art too. So it's something I should work on, but I'm lazy and my brain hurts when I do it. How are my lovely gamers doing? I'm here. Oh, Funks is here again. So long as Zio allows me. Yeah, wait, why did Zio time out Phoenix? Why did that happen? Because I just realized it wasn't even the Shadow Realm, it was, it was Zio doing it. It's one of those bags. Let's get the other one on. Fonks. I like fonks. The bag came in this direction. And God, it has been so long since I've drawn this character. I miss her. Miss her so much. She's the first character that I did a voice for. And it's a really obnoxious voice, but I adore it so much. That is a weird shape. It's bad shape. No like. Ever since then, I've always done voices for characters, whether or not my players want me to. Get this coming out a little more too. Have it like that. Do I do stitching on this? I think at one point I might have done stitching on this bag, but I think I decided once I started drawing her for a comic that was too much work. Just pushed in a little. I think that'll work. And there he goes again. Wait, I'm gonna say tomorrow, so good night. Alright, good night. Thank you for popping in, Till. Lovely seeing you. Previous to show, want to bet? You're right, because it's just Fox. Oh, there goes Rowan. I do hope I'm pronouncing that right. I always feel like I'm pronouncing that one wrong. Alrighty, please hold up. Okay, sorry. Alright, then probably put in one last tiny bag. Background just around here. Like that, just a hint of the bag. Okay. I think that is sketch done for the belt. I'm okay with that. Then I guess we could do in these little details. Or I could just wait for the actual drawing to do them and be real lazy, but I shouldn't. Let's actually draw them in properly. Sketching is what I spend like 90% of my drawing process on, so like, be thankful that you missed the good portion of this. In the deep. Oh, rolling in the deep. Nice. Please yelling at me. Let me know, coherent. Zio is the sweetest of hearts ever. We adore him in this house, and he is the cutest of pies. and now I need you guys to tell him that I told him that he sucks major butt and we hate him. Please and thank you. Find that one for what? No bunk. Okay, what was I doing? What was that one? Oh yeah. Shirt details. I'm clipping it. Don't clip it. Don't clip that. Okay, we get little buttons in. Sure, they're relatively well spaced. This was like one of my very first characters I ever designed. Like way before I actually went to school for character design. So, she's not designed very well at all. But I love her anyway. Because all of her designs are very thematic to her story. And honestly, that is big for a character. She's supposed to look like a mess, is the thing. Like, that is entirely her jam, is that she does not understand fashion at all. And I love that for her. Like, the beads on her shoes, like, who wears beads on her shoes? There's no reason for that. She doesn't understand fashion, but she's like, I see pretty beads, I'm gonna put them on my shoes. I love this character, if you can't tell. He is the biggest of dorks. Like, there are D&D characters that you play because you want to live out, like, a certain part of your own personality. Or, like, explore that kind of thing, work out your own traumas or whatever. And then there are some characters that you play just because you love that stereotype. That's Lemmy for me. I just adore her. That's it. What is... You can... I've never seen someone link a clip like that. Rock, you suck. Hydrate, I shall. Thank you, warrior. With beads and bells. Yeah, Ren fairs are kind of fair game. You just smack a bunch of stuff onto a costume and it will improve it. Doesn't matter if it makes any sense. You just shove that stuff on there. A punk, sweetie. Why is that cute? Alright, so there's a couple of things I want to fix with the actual... Yeah, here, I think her shoulder doesn't come in quite enough. So I'm gonna adjust that real quick. I think that matches up a little better with the other one. What else do we need to change on this lass? At 10, does that hit rock? Rocks aren't very mobile, so my guess is yes. Oh, hiccup, sorry. I think I'm gonna make the end of her tail come in a little bit as well. It's a tiny bit too chunky at the very bottom. Just a little bit. Just a little too chunky. Okay. I think that's good enough for us to start with line art. Methinks. Next weekend, gonna be a pirate again for the biggest Ren fair. Ooh! Gosh, I miss Ren fairs. I guess I went to one not long ago. We went to one on Halloween, so I guess I've been to one more recently than I remember, but still. I shall once again then. Okay. So now is the part that I like the least. Time to ink. So I think let us actually erase a little bit underneath this belt for the sake of keeping things simple. Make a clear sketch so I know what the heck I'm doing. Where'd I draw the pants? Where'd be the pants? I lost the pants. Oh no. Where'd the pants? Where'd the pants go? Oh, there they are. Okay. What are those lines? Okay. Now we're gonna merge everything and lower the opacity. I'm gonna get rid of the cat. Sorry, Sparky. Uh-oh. That ain't good. I am plugged in sir. How is my battery low? Well, if my iPad dies, we might be doing something else tonight. For the moment, let's keep chugging on. This lower the opacity by like a lot, because I get very distracted by those lines. Oh, there goes Rowan again. I ate this year alone, really? Dang. I used to be in the Ren Fair Club, so I would go to a couple a year. Guess what? Chicken butt. Sorry.
Chicken butt.
I was right this time. Thank you, Sparky. Okay. I am feeling the need to rush now that I know that my thing is dying. It went down like 20% since we started. How the heck? You are plugged in. You are plugged in. Okay. That's Ty. Let's see here. Oh, much too big for line art. Go. I think our backup for when my iPad inevitably dies is we will probably do some more Reverie Under the Moonlight. Probably get that finished up. We'll try to get as much of this done as we can. But being at 10% is not hopeful. My iPad absolutely is the worst with battery. Like, I have to literally have it plugged in constantly. And even then, clearly, you guys are seeing it dies. Procreate just really takes a toll on it. So 3-to-1 me, I guess. Line art, I'm really not very good at it. I do not stylize line art very well. Pretty much I just go with single flowing lines and try to add shadows places, but it's not very good. It's just pretty bland, but once again, still learning. Was the battery could be dying? I don't know. It's a hand-me-down. This iPad was given to me by my dad because when I first started drawing digitally, I was drawing on my phone. The first few pieces I did was on my phone. And he saw me do that. Like, I was hanging out with him one night, and he looked, and he was like, show me what you're doing. So I showed him the drawing I was doing. And he just sighed, and he left the room, and he came back, and he was like, take this. So he gave me his old iPad so that I could draw, which was very sweet. But I have no idea how old it is. Hello, Adam. How goes it? Lovely to have us. You? I know how the word. Major Batus. Hi, Leo. But yeah, it was a very sweet moment. It's very uncharacteristic of him too, so it was very nice. Me and my dad are not the closest, so for him to do something like that meant a lot. To be fair, he's a huge tech guy, so I'm sure he's got like 10 iPads. And like, that is not me exaggerating, but still. It was a very nice sentiment. Drawing tablet for PC. Okay, I have one. I hate it. I know I should love it. It's what I used in college. It's what I animated my thesis on. But once you have an iPad, you can't go back, man. It's so nice. Procreate is so nice. I hate the clunkiness of, like, the drawing tablet. Technically, I've still got, like, my Wacom. I could do something on, but it still wouldn't be Procreate. I'm so used to Procreate now, I don't know how I would go to a different program anymore. But no, aside from a few clunky issues, like the battery life being non-existent and how the screen just kind of flickers occasionally, it's really annoying. It'll just become dark for no reason, like not related to the battery or anything. It just does it. So, like, aside from that, I adore this thing. I'm very bad at talking and drawing at the same time, I'm realizing. I can't do this same. So when I talk, I tend to let my eyes wander. I just, like, look around the room. In the same way that I pace in Minecraft, I just kind of, like, I talk with my hands a lot, too. It's a big issue. So, I didn't know this was going to be a problem. We'll chug along. Chugging along. Her horns are not very symmetrical. which was kind of intentional, but maybe not to the degree. I had an iPad for $750, not too bad. It's more expensive than the last surgery I had. Woof. Line art is a big thing that I do in multiple layers and constantly are merging them, because it makes it way easier to avoid overlapping and making things look jank. Cool. That's vaguely horn-shaped, I guess. Bada bing, bada boom. Actually get one for free. Please sign me up. I don't even know. I even want a new. I guess I would want a new iPad, but I don't know, I'm so attached to this one. Like all my stuff is on it. I'm sure I could transfer everything. Like I'm sure I could transfer all these files easy peasy, but I feel I'm like an old man. I don't do well with change. It scares me, even though I know it's for the better. Oh, there goes Phoenix again. I shall. Bonks, no! I swear to God, Rock, if you buy that flashlight, there will be slight judgment coming your way. When are we gonna play Scriblio as community? I wanted to do that. Maybe we will do that on our next game night, considering we hit the sub goal. So maybe next week then. There we go. Or I guess maybe later tonight when my iPad dies. We shall see. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't quite remember what Scriblio is, honestly. Someone's gonna have to give me a reminder of that, because I don't think I've ever played. What do I want to do this morning? Follow it. For directions. Yeah, that's fine. Are some things you like? I like fluffy animals and potatoes. That's about it. That's my summary. Why do we ask? Hairline in here. Oh. Also, apologies. Is me changing the angle of the canvas constantly, like, making people woogie? Because I can see why that might be woogie. What a coincidence. I hate all of those. You were just talking about how you like your cat. I don't want to hear it. To play a drawing game with different modes. Is it similar to Gartic Phone? Because we've played that before. Okay, do we want to do the ears first? We probably want to do the ears first before the hair. Put those in there. I'm still getting a hang of how I want to draw her ears. I've drawn them differently, like, every time I draw her. She originally had the very, like, pointy up and back ears, but I really enjoy, like, ears that just go out. That's kind of the direction I've been going with her. It's not an animal, she's a companion. Well, I'm sorry. When's game night? Next Monday? Maybe. I will ask in chat what night works best for people, so we'll probably do a poll. These ears go on. I love ears. I hate drawing them. I'm so bad at them. Can never make them look the way I want. Especially considering I don't know how I want them to look. Oh. I feel like anytime someone draws ears, it's so cute. And the fact that I cannot get that energy. It's very disappointing. Hello, Aspen. How you doing? Similar, only simpler. Oh, that sounds fantastic. I like the sound of that. I'm just gonna duplicate this ear. No one yell at me. No one yell at me. One thing I hate about Procreate is that if you move anything at all, like if you rotate it or resize it even just a tiny bit, it wildly pixelates it. So I try to avoid it as best as I can, but sometimes you gotta be lazy. Ears in. Let's draw a little ear flaps. Like buck. Just waiting for my iPad to die now. Just anticipating the death. It's a real shame. Okay. Inside ear drawn. Over here. It's not the same shape at all. Whatever, close enough. Sisters, not twins. Okay, now I can draw her earrings. Earrings are very important. There's actually like a lot of lore behind her earrings, which is like the tiniest detail. Why would I make that the thing? But I did. It was actually unintentional. Originally they were not, until it became, it sounded like a good thing in the moment. And it became a very like sweet, tender moment between my character and another one. So, am I gonna be lazy and copy paste these earrings? Maybe. Nah. My hand. Once again, spoilers. Because, like I said, this character is indeed from a comic I am drawing. Guess all the earrings will be vaguely facing the same way. Because kind of the idea here is that the movement of all the little dangly bits are going this way. Because hypothetically, she was moving this way and then stopped to be like, hey, and then she like swivels back around, and that movement is causing everything to go that way. If that makes sense? Trying to keep consistent with that. But I am not the best at consistency. That earring is way too big. She has 4 on this ear and 3 on the other. Let's go. Still waiting for my jobs to start, so a bit bored. Well, welcome on in. I never forget. Movement that I put in Aries. I mean, this character in particular is very flowy. I always draw her with a lot of flow. Just because she's a very bouncy character, she's always in movement. She doesn't really stand still very well. So, it's kind of thematic for her. Although it is something I vaguely try to pay attention to when drawing in general. It's movement. But once again, not very good at it. Because sometimes I get lazy. Here. And this one also be this. A little too big. I use the liquify brush way more than I should, honestly. But it is a lifesaver. Use what tools you got. In my opinion. Oh! That's really not good. Maybe it's my charger. Maybe it's my charger. Hold on, let me go get my other charger. I will be right back. Okay. We're gonna see if that saves it. Chances are no, because this iPad kind of sucks. But we're gonna see. We'll see how far we can get with 5%. Sparky. None of that. Okay, so let's erase the ears behind the earrings. Then we can draw in the moon pendants. Honestly, with this angle, there's a lot going on in this particular section. You can see she also has little hair dangly bits. I'm gonna have to try not to cover everything up with. I mean, school supplies. Yeah, nice try. Okay. Also the thing I hate about drawing this character. How the heck does one draw a crescent moon? It's so hard. I'm so bad at it. Procreate is helping me out here. Alright. That's good enough for me. I'm gonna copy paste that. Okay. Okay. Did my screen just get brighter for you guys, by the way? I don't know if it comes through on the screen share. Probably not. My screen just got brighter randomly, because it does that for some reason. Okay, the first earring will have be... not overlapping. Yeah, we'll have it... no. Have it right there. The other one will have overlapping because it is flapping up because of the movement. Let us get rid of that little bit there. Let's draw in the face shape and then the back of the hair, and then we can go in with the front swooshes of the hair. That could be any animal. What would you be? I would be a fawn hopping mouse, because I think they are adorable. So, face shape is something I always struggle with. I'm gonna have to finagle it a bit. Just do boop, boop. Oh, that's the eraser. And all the way around. I don't hate that. That could be worse. I'll still smoosh it around a little bit. Yeah, could be worse. I'll take it. Add in the neck. I always do shadows under the neck. Just impulsively, honestly. And it's back to being dark. Okay. Get rid of it where the hair and our locks. Like one of those tiny cats in Africa. Dude, the tiny cats are gosh dang adorable. Okay, let's get the back of the hair. If we can do this in one stroke. To play around with the shape a little. Looks a little poofy to me. Maybe... that's a tangent right there. I try very hard to avoid tangents when drawing, but sometimes it's inevitable. Spit monkeys. They're pretty chill. Cow, just eating grass. Why stay? Light adaptation on? No, it doesn't. I made sure to have all that stuff off. It really is just a random glitch with the screen. Okay. Oh, see? So if you don't know what I mean by tangent, something like this right here, where two lines are either interlocked super awkwardly or super close. It doesn't look good, so you want to get both of these either completely overlapping, or completely away. I think I'm gonna go... Gosh dang, my poor planning. Is that better? Yeah, okay. We'll go with being closer in. That'll work just fine. Uh-oh. Oh. The model froze there. Like the fluffy cow. Oh, the fluffy cows are pretty great, though. Fluffy cows are pretty great. Cows are adorable. You can't change my mind. I mean, yeah, that's true. I used to work with cows. Like, I got plenty of cow experience. I think they're cute enough, but, like, it's weird that that's the animal you would choose, you know? Hey, Day Claws. Hey, Claw. Sorry, Day. Sorry you had to be a part of this. Alright, let's smoosh over this side a little too. Just a bit. Like that. Yeah. That's better. Alright. Clean that up. Clean that up. I like to go in and make these artificial shadows whenever I notice it. But I should hypothetically be keeping it more towards the end, because I do change where I put my lines a lot. Hypothetically, it is making it just more inconvenient to update things by doing that, but once again, I'm in a lazy mood. I'm gonna keep it simple. Okay, so far so good. Now let's bring in the hair swooshes, see if we can get that working. Yeah, why not Daisy? That's better. Stays better at this than you are, Sparky. Okay, so now the question is, how do I position these so they're not completely covering everything? Just put something in. See how we like it. This is the lesser issue of the two, honestly. That's not bad. I don't hate that. Now over here, where the heck do I put it? Sounds so... Hayclaw sounds like a warrior's cat name, you know? I've never even read the series, but I feel like that is accurate. Put that hair swoosh. Maybe we could just forget the hair swoosh on that side. Because I was right in my sketch. Hypothetically, it would be going like up here. There's much more room down here. Well, let's see what I initially did, if that works. It completely covers up so much. Because I said so. Alright, good night, stay. Thanks for bopping in. Take them all back, keep them for myself. You just gonna have all the nicknames now? I just compile the nicknames onto Sparky? Okay, let's just skedoodle around, see what we can make work. You know, honestly, really right there could be worse. Yeah, I think we might go with something like this. But it's completely going against the flow of the hair. Art is hard. I think I'm gonna ignore that for now. Move on to something else. A little hair bump down. Do I want to go angular? I try to go pretty angular with a lot of things I do, but I'm not very good at it. So sometimes I just kind of have to go smooth. I find it so boring though. Re-nicknamed as Spiky. Sporker. I like Spiky. Sounds cool. Okay, actually, we need this coming in too. Let's avoid the face for now. Let's just go in with the limbs. Get the general body shape down, then we can put the clothing on top. Oh, it's okay. Alright. And I actually really like drawing arms, even though I'm awful at it, but like there's something very satisfying about the different muscles in the arms. Oh, that was a no-go. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Then back. That's there. You're not gonna see that, but I know it's there, so I care. Drawing one eye as realistically as possible. Dude, yeah, that is definitely... I'm pretty sure everyone goes through the realistic eye phase. I used to get made fun of for that as well. I try not to anymore, but it's definitely a thing. Okay. In the chest. Oh, bad angle. Gosh. like to do a little fold right there. That's too big of a fold. Too distracting. Just... no, bad shape. And this is where Liquify comes in. I genuinely probably use Liquify way too much, but it's so easy to do. Such an easy cheat. Once again, if you gotta use it. Okay. Here we go. Bring up and do this arm. Especially when you do line art the way that I do, where I try very hard to do everything in like one stroke instead of like a bunch of these kind of thing. Just because that's not my style. It makes it very hard to get the exact angles you're doing when you're trying to do them in one go. Christ, I'm not worried about it. Boop, boop, boop. Let's get... I also like drawing hands, but not these hands. These hands have given me lots of issues. The majority of which you have not been forced to sit through, luckily. Let's see what battery percent we're at. We're at 12%! We're going up in battery! We're gonna be okay! We have a better charger now. Okay, that's a relief. Maybe we'll actually get through the drawing. Oh, I don't like that angle. Again, I typically draw with very sharp nails, but I think we're toning it down for tonight to be vaguely sharp. Yeah, like vaguely sharp tonight. Just file them down. Yeah, that's a chubby pinky. Let's push that in a little. Okay. And vaguely shaped. Good enough for me. You're gonna hear that a lot tonight. Oh, dang it. Well, that's fine. Just thicken it up. I'm really jealous of people who are very good at line weight differentiation, because I am not. I try to mimic it a little bit with my shadows, but it's a poor substitution. Oh, there goes Spiky. That's the one problem with the To the Shadow Realm, that it deletes all the messages. It makes me a little sad. Get some new pockets box. Okay. Let us next... let's work on the shirt. Get the shirt in. Give us some clothes. Hiccup, sorry. Just gonna try to merge things when I can, so as to not cause too much confusion, but... gotta keep certain ones. Okay. So, how do we hydrate? Thank you, Day. That I shall. Now, how do we get this to fall in the right place? It's kind of a weird angle for this sleeve. Everything going on? I think that'll do. Just bring this up here. Oop. Here. And over here. And then up here. And we can get rid of the lower lines. It looks like there's clothing on top now. Hopefully, that is the goal. Blend it in. I just realized I kind of whisper. Oh, more hydrates. Am I being too quiet? I'm focused. I tend to whisper. Such as now I'm sad. Yeah. Lots of hydrates. Schooling for the last 5 years. Try and learn. Yeah, I've been really busy recently too. I've definitely fallen behind on art. So, once again, absolutely do not try to learn from me. It will not teach you the correct way to do literally anything. Where is this line coming from? You're the problem here. Okay, now let's get the collar situated. I don't like this bump. I really don't. Let's get rid of this bump. Make it a little smaller. Yeah, it'll do. Hello, Noodle Nomad. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Let's first bring in this middle line. Looks vaguely okay, I think. Then we can flare it out. Bring that down. And then this line is going to like peek out from under there, curve in. That was a terrible curve. Let's just boof it a little. Just a little boofing. Just a tiny bit of boof. Then sharpen up this edge and go around the other side. Oh gosh, I need to sneeze again. It's so sneezy tonight. Hold up. Okay, sorry. Other side done. Bring this down like that. And then maybe turn off the for a moment. Oh, it's okay. I'm okay with that. Make it a little cleaner over here. Oh, that wasn't the way to do it. Alright. That'll do for me, so let us clean up the under layers. Where'd your neck go? Where'd her neck go? There you go. Where are the extra neck bits? And then the extra shoulder bits. Okay. Add some shadow where we see fit. Nope, nope, nope. The wonderful thing about Procreate is that when you need to erase something, you can just two-finger tap and it's gone. It's so quick, so easy, so lovely. Honestly, anytime I've tried to do traditional art after starting Procreate, I tend to accidentally, like, just double-click on my paper expecting something to happen. It don't. Hello, Solar? Is that what your name was? I think I missed it, but nice to meet ya. I just realized, Sparky, that you put the donation under Sporker. Nice. Clean this up too. I want... Where did that line... Oh, that's on this layer, so... Bring this down a little bit. Don't need it connecting. Here we can clean up a little too. And the shadow as well. Okay, I think everything is merged properly there. So let's get the accoutrement put on here. These little button thingies, little clasps that don't make sense, but they make me happy. Also, the fact that it will automatically make circles for me also makes me happy. I can be lazy. That's vaguely... Those are vaguely the right shape, I'd say. Alan. Alien is Alan now. My dad plays music every night very loudly. That's a shame. The lovely thing about my roommate is that she sleeps like the dead, so I can play music as loudly as I want. Doesn't bother her. I have gotten so many noise complaints in college, though. My apartment was the one that people went to party, so we were always a little louder than we were supposed to be. Never got in too much trouble, though. Clean those up, too. Alright. Well, that'll do. Level of loud. The house vibrates. Oh, no. Sounds like thin walls. Let us get this hand drawn in so I don't have to worry about it ever again, because, bleh, this hand sucks, but once again, do not care at the moment. Oop. Right tool going. Get those crazy nails in. Okay, maybe that's a little too crazy on the nail. It's whatever. She's supposed to have long nails. Pop. Nope. I don't think I draw Lemmy with nail polish. Do I? No, she has natural nails. Though I feel like she would. I think she just hasn't been given the opportunity yet. She's totally a nail polish kind of girl. Oh, that looks bad. Just blend that in there. Boof there, that works, Fine by me. Okay, we're gonna do this thumb on a different layer. I feel like we're gonna move it around a bit. Pocket burritos? What? I think I came in at the wrong time. What's going on? Get this situated. What do? Let's move this in. Rotate that little. Yeah, that's fine. It ain't good, but it's fine. I accept this. Right. Let us get that merged with the skin, and then we can put on the bracelet. Once again, very much going to be taking advantage of the fact that it will draw circles for me. Still gotta figure out where they go, though. Ah. Oval? I do not wish oval, I wish circle. Please and thank. Nope. That works. Pockets or burritos? I'm gonna have to guess with pockets here, not gonna lie. Although I'd be very pleasantly surprised to be told I'm wrong. Nope, don't like that angle. Zoom out. Another thing with this iPad, half the time it doesn't want to recognize that I'm touching it. I think maybe my skin is just too cold sometimes. Alright, the bracelet's fine. That'll do. Get. And erased underneath. Okay. I think... Okay, no, let's erase up here, because we know this hair is fine where it is. We like this hair. The other hair is the issue. Oh, what happened over here? What's going on over here? Where's this line? Where'd that come from? Okay with that line. Is it you? It's you. Like that. Clean all this jazz up. Here and the earrings. This is why we do everything in many, many layers. Alright. I think of everything we've drawn, I am okay to flatten the image so far, for simplicity's sake. Let's do that. All these merge down. Now we continue. Full of this. All circles are ovals. Aspen got me on that one. Really just pocket tacos. Oh no! The mystery continues. I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Okay, now guess we could do the legs and leave the belt for last. That seems to make sense to me. And its curves. Oh, oh. Yeah, roughly. Bring in another little fold there. And bring these down. These are both going to be covered by shoes and by pants. We can carve them out later. There too. That's her boots are supposed to be made of fabric. So they would indeed fold. I'm awful at drawing shoes. Everyone always tells me I draw like Kingdom Hearts boots. But honestly, that's what I enjoy, so that's what I'm gonna draw. I like the big old Kingdom Hearts boots. These are weird. These are weird to draw. I love the angles that thighs make. That's a fun angle to draw there. Found a Pokemon? Ooh, which one? Sorry. Hiccup again. This ankle. And up. Oh, that was... my hand got real shaky at the end there. Smooth that out a tiny bit. Yeah, close enough. Go. Okay, that'll do for now. We can put the pants and the boot covers on top. Add shadows in a bit. This Pablo smiley face. Dude, blobs are adorable. Can we be honest? Hydrate, I shall. Thank you, Zen. Ninetales is a good Pokemon. We'll agree. Okay, let's get these boot covers underway. They're just big old marshmallows. So that's the way I like to draw boots. That definitely needs a lot of shaping. That is a bad marshmallow right there. Might have to redraw this instead of just messing with it. It's also a tangent. It was kind of a flaw in my original design, wasn't it, huh? Alright, that's fine, that'll do. We're gonna copy paste it just to get the general shape and size for the other one. This one should be coming down this way as well. Whoa, so many tangents about to happen. Oh, Sparky. Sparky, why? Okay, that's fine. I think that'll do. Let's get them cleaned up. Get the legs out of there. We can add some shadows. Actually, let's put on the pants and then we'll do the shadows. This will make sense. And let me guess, Ari. Wait, Ari's gone. Is that Sparky? It's Sparky. Okay. That is done. Let us get... Sparky again. Am I missing something, Sparky? Like, are you trying to get my attention? Did I miss something you said? Get the seam of her pants in. And we can work from there. How far up her pants? Okay, it's like mid-calf, so a little higher than I drew them in the sketch. That'll do. A little flare. Pants are supposed to be very tight, so there aren't going to be too much in the way of wrinkles or bagginess. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Get off the rest of this. And then shave off the part of her leg that we covered. Now she has like 3 little stitches here, which make absolutely no sense, but it's too late now. That's just part of her design now. Little one or normal, they're both good. They're both good. Just like bothering you. Thanks, Sparky. Love you too. Right. 3 little stitches. Easy peas. Oh. Let's tell I'm getting real lazy. Is it vaguely right size? Yeah, looks fine to me. Ready the stitching underneath. And I also forgot to put the stitches on her shirt, which I need to do. It's just like actual stitches. Which hypothetically I should probably not be doing in the line art color, but that's the way I've always done it. So that's why I'm going to continue to do it. You're capable of clipping, you know that, Sparky. Okay, so we'll work on the tail or the belt. Probably the tail, huh? Belt's gonna go over top of it. I'd say we might be ready for another merge. Let's turn off the sketch layer real quick. And so, make sure nothing is too jank. Oh, I see jank. I see jank. Oh. There we go. Okay. We can also... Ooh. This is the way we look before we merge. Go in and get some of those light shadows in. We're gonna do a whole separate shadow layer, so hypothetically, this isn't necessary at all. This is kind of better for if you're just doing line art. But, it makes me happy, so I do it anyway. It's a pro tip, don't do what I do. You're just kind of wasting time. Shading is probably one of my least favorite parts, honestly. It's by the time I'm done shading, or when I get to shading, it's like, I don't want to be spending that much time thinking about it. You just got done the color layer, which is the fun layer, and go back to tedium. Because the shading is where you really gotta think about what you've made. You gotta think about how light is gonna hit everything. And I like to turn my brain off, so it's what I like least. Alright, that'll do for now. Back to the sketch. I forgot we didn't even do the face yet. Let's merge what we got onto the tail. Make the art pop though. Yeah, it's just stuff that no one's ever gonna notice. That is a big thing that a lot of people will tell you about digital art specifically. So you don't need to bother with all the tiny details, because no one's ever gonna see them. You're just wasting your time. But if you're doing it for fun, then obviously go ahead, because the tiny details is what I enjoy doing. So I do art for me, and that's about it. So I'm gonna do what I want to do. But my sanity, though. Oh gosh, the tail is someplace I always struggle. So I like to make these kind of harsh lines. They're very hard to get first time through. Well, if you're doing them all in one line. Then hold your breath. I can't see what I'm doing. Pass my hand. That was a mistake. Whatever, we'll make it work. I don't think I made it work. I didn't make it work. Okay. We'll do it on different layers. Should make it a little easier. So I can fudge it. What? What are you talking about, Ricky? Oh, got it. Okay, yeah, let's go in and adjust accordingly. Just gonna a little bit of all this. Alright. It's properly angular, in my opinion. We can add on the little tail flare. And then clean it up. Typically, tiefling tails have different shape spikes at the end. They tend to have like one of these or something. But I'm like, it's Lemmy. It has to be a heart. It looks dorky, but she is dorky. So it's appropriate. Alright, now to clean up the tail. Those shadows in there. Maybe, if we can. Big little shadows in the background here. My arm is going numb. That's not great. Hold up. Get blood circulating again. Like I said, I normally, I only draw my bed. So I'm like kind of weirdly angled trying to figure out how to draw at a desk. Sorry. Probably not treating my arms super well at the moment. Kind of putting all the weight on the one arm. Bad decision. Oh, now it's in the tingly phase. That's lovely. Okay. A little bit here. Oh man, it's super tingly. I have a friend who really likes the feeling of the tinglies. I cannot stand it. Your recliner furniture. Maybe. Okay. I'm fine with that. So we do, let's do the belt first. I don't feel like dealing with the hair. Too organic. And Ariaman was just us going outside and screaming at trees to relieve stress. You guys okay over there? that seems tad drastic. We need to be screaming at trees. Oh, don't need reference. No, we're not okay. Okay, and let's get the basis for this done. That's a real bad tangent right there. Let us spray this underneath the thigh a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Around. It just doesn't matter what you draw there, because someone's gonna see it. Loop that. Alright, now we have the basis so we can draw our bags on. Honestly, I could recline in the chair. But if I did, like, the model would be, like, way back here. So it'd be a tad jank. Not that me, like, leaning down is much better, but... Come now. Bag is giving me trouble. Alright. Ooh, no, don't like that. Don't like what that's doing. Yeah, that'll do. Bring it up here. Add a button. Bada bing, bada boom, we got one bag done. Oh god, that one scared me. That one scared me so much. Hello, Noodle. And hello, Twizzler. How goes it, you two? Get this in here as well. Ooh, Nah, it's fine. Whatever. I think I'm so used to drawing this belt super fast that I really care very little about how good the different bags look. It's not a good habit, but you draw the same character over and over again. Get a little less fussy about the details. Like in there. Push that into... I think this one up a little too high. Okay. 2 bags done. 3 bags done. Let's do this one before we do the potions. I didn't mean to scare you. Well, you did. Throw in a boom arm. Boom arm. Boom arm. Camera holder R for the camera. I thought you meant for my mic. I'm like, I got one of those. I love it. I love my boom arm. Here. Oh no, I keep going all the way up there. I know I'm not gonna want it. Pop, pop. Fine enough. Methinks. Well, okay, it's a little stretched over this side. Get you in there. Alright. Let's check how our battery's doing again. 18%. Still going up. Not quickly, but going up. He's sitting on my bed. His Highness is not pleased. No. No. Okay. Now to the bottles. My least favorite of them. That's fine. We're gonna be lazy about it, as always. Maybe I could just do one and copy-paste the others. Maybe we could be real lazy. I think I'm gonna do that. Bottles. Then... Oh, gosh. That is one thing about Procreate. I don't know if it's Procreate or my iPad or my pen, but sometimes we'll be drawing a line, it'll just, like, skip a bit for no reason. 'Tis peculiar. Right. That shape done. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Get rid of you. Okay. Then continuing this up. Should have done that to start with. Silly me. That, and then that. Simple vial needs to be adjusted. Little too thick up top, methinks. Yeah, that's close enough. I'm going to coffee first. Yeah, if it works, it works. I also have a very bad habit of putting my pen in my mouth, which is why I was mumbling. But when you do certain things, you need to use multiple fingers. And so I need to put down my pen, and that's the first thing that comes to mind. Right. So there we go. I am fine with that. Now, do we like that exact placement? Let's look at Lemmy. That's not very helpful. I think let's merge them. Should come down a little, like that. That looks better. Methinks? Oh, I feel a hiccup coming. Are you sharing your iPad screen? Yep, that's what I'm drawing on. This program is called Procreate, and it is for... Sorry, iPad or iPhone. The one on the phone only costs $5, which is what I started with. But the program for iPad costs $15. Which is really nice compared to, like, Photoshop, where you have to pay monthly, like $20 a month or something. It's just like a one-time payment. It's beautiful. That's right, I shall. Thank you, Day. Yeah, I'm low on water, actually. Screen with Twitch. Yeah. It's apparently the same as screen sharing with like anything. You just there's a app that you download and go into a browser and boot it up, and as simple as that. Let us get all of this cleaned up now. And the bottles. Time is it, Mr. Fox? 9:39. I'm going much slower than I normally do. Oof. I guess this is what happens when you're talking to people while drawing. Okay, there. You can stay there. Oh man. Hand is so tingly. Get that. Like that. Move these shadows in. This one we should have like that too. Just for the sake of material thickness. Cool art. Thank you. What great nicknames. I am sure they're fantastic. Let's bring that in there. And then boop boop. Boop boop. One down here. Out to you. And this is a slight issue. No big deal. Dangle it a little. Oh, don't like that. Like this. Go in. Like that a little. Clean it up. Yeah, that looks awful, but whatever. That is the theme of it tonight. Could be better, could be worse. Whatever. Then need to go in with... Oh wait, before don't... Oh no, okay. Go in, get rid of anywhere the body overlaps. I still need to do the shirt too, the bottom part of the shirt. Forgot about that, gonna have to do that. Okay, and the pants. Guys, I think that's good. Okay, missed the little part of the leg right there. And then, are we on a new layer? Yes. So bring in the shirt, because she kind of, her shirt is a little cropped, shows a little bit of her belly. And then her pants. That looks fine to me. Get put a hint at the belly button. A little light fabric lines for the shirt. Nah, that's too much, but whatever. Go ahead and get rid of the original lines. We are getting very close to being done with our line art. Still gotta figure out the hair situation, which I've been avoiding. And the face. What's a tiefling? A tiefling is the child of a devil and a human. It is half-breed. But yes, it is a D&D thing. Okay. How are you feeling about this so far? Looks vaguely okay, I guess. Let's merge those layers again. Get started on the hair. I am awful at drawing hair, so they're evil? Not necessarily. In fact, that is a huge stereotype. There goes Phoenix again. One of the big things about tieflings is that they're kind of unjustly stereotyped against. A lot of people hate tieflings. Which makes for sometimes interesting roleplay. Sometimes just straight up racism, which isn't exactly fun in your fantasy worlds, but depends on who you're playing with. I love tieflings. In my worlds, I tend to not have, like, race relation problems. A lot of worlds have, like, built-in problems like, dwarves don't like elves or whatever, right? I kind of find that silly. I don't like playing with that. unless my players specifically ask for it. But otherwise, we kind of just have even playing field of all the races. Same thing with like alignment and stuff. Like certain races are supposed to be certain alignments and certain classes and all that jazz. And I'm like, dude, just make what you want. Don't worry about that stuff. It's custom character creation. Do what you want. Don't follow the rules. The rules are boring. Oh gosh, that was bad. That was a bad angle right there. How did we get off on a tangent about D&D race and morality? And ARAM and League, have fun. Too political. Play D&D, I've heard it's good. Dude, I freaking adore D&D. I love it so much. If you get the chance, I would highly suggest it. If you get a good group of people, it is insanely fun. Oop, no, it's fine. Put one there now. They hate that? No, it's fine. I don't get to play D&D much lately, but it's still my baby. Especially when— oh, well, thank you. Slash bows. One-shots are my favorite. I love writing them. Because there's, like, no— what's the word? There's no pressure to have anything serious. Like, you can literally explode the world. It's fine. It's a one-shot. You can do what you want. You can have your players apparently become God unexpectedly at the end of your campaign. Cough, cough. I don't know how I didn't see that one coming, but I didn't. Okay. Let's play Truth or Hair. Is that boring? Probably. Do I care? No, let's go. Let's move on. I need to move my hand real quick because it is falling asleep again. It's because I've got it, like, against the corner of my desk, holding up my iPad. It's cutting off the circulation. My character indefinitely— oh god, you're one of those. One of my players did the same kind of thing. I disowned him. Not really, but I told him no more of that. That spell is best spell. We don't talk about last spell. Gosh. Want my hand to wake up? Do we work on the face first? Probably. So that we know where to put the hair bit. Oh my gosh. Go to sleep. Thank God it's my left hand, not my right hand. We'd be in real trouble. Oh, I can't pick up the iPad. Oh no. How you guys doing while I sit here and shake my hand desperately? Oh, I don't like this arm shape now that I'm looking at it. I'm gonna have to change that. Okay. Work through the pain. We got this. Ow. My phone's got tingled in. Let's change this arm shape real quick. Let's merge the hair first. Oh, definitely don't merge that yet. Now you can merge it. Alright, this comes in too harshly. More like that. No. More like that. No. Well, yeah, okay, that'll do. That look okay? No, that looks awful. Alright. Attempt number 3. Yeah, I'm going with that one. Alright. That'll do. Get rid of the little oops to it. Benzo. Now onto the face. I have a feeling I'm really gonna mess this face up. I've been avoiding it. At a really awkward angle. I didn't do the sketch super well to start with. which is a no-no. Let's start it. The nose. Oh, the nose is gonna have to be based off of shadows. And mouth. I'm gonna have to fit angle the mouth a lot, I'm pretty sure. Don't really like the angle it's currently at. Should have done that while I was sketching, but I did not. It is my bad. Yeah, let's see what we can do with this mouth shape. That's fine enough for me, I guess. Get the teeth in. She got fangs because she a Tiefling. I love fangs so much. One of the things I was most looking forward to when creating her. Though in the original, I made her teeth like super yellow. I've since changed that so that her eyes and teeth are only like vaguely yellow. But I think when I was looking up tieflings, I noticed that they had really yellow features. So maybe that's why I did it. But I've since decided I don't like it, so I'm not gonna do it. Oh, there you go. Onto the eyes. She's got little squinty eyes because of one, the fact that she is very partially smiling, and two, because the angle that she is at. Copy paste those. Prefer go not her. Okay. Out where it's copy pasted, but it does look smaller on the side of her face, so a tiny bit. Let's get the sketch out of here so we can really see what we're doing. That'll be vaguely okay, I think. Trim knot on. Eyelashes in. I don't really draw her with eyelashes much, mainly because I don't think she wears makeup. I think that she wouldn't have particularly defined eyelash. I changed my mind there, apparently. I used to not draw her with much in the way of eyelashes. Tend to do just like a chunky lash and then maybe a couple here and there kind of thing. Do a new layer, see what we like with her. We might just leave it like this. I often draw characters without much in the way of eyelashes. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of lash. Do a tiny bit of lash. And then maybe lower lashes, possibly. I tend to always do lower lashes, even if I don't do upper lashes. No, I don't think I want to do lower lashes on her today. Oh, maybe. Okay, let's do lower lashes. I think it'll serve her well. And can't forget the eyebrows. A souvenir from their vacay. Matching shirt and monster truck school bus. Monster truck school bus. Okay. She's got them excited brows. That is absolutely asymmetrical. Trying to sketch off what we need to do. Actually, bring this top one down. Not too thick, methinks. Hmm. Very much not going the same direction. I think this one needs to be curved up a little more. I think that'll do it. Get rid of... And then behind the bangs. Actually, and this a little bit. Doesn't look like it's getting cut off by the bangs. And then, last but not least, we have to do that one hair swoosh. I think that's all we have left anyway. Seems like it. I don't want to do the hair swoosh. Smudge everything. Okay. Now, if we just do it where we did it, it'll cover things. But is that the end of the world? Probably not. So let's try it out. 5 more minutes? Of what? What happens in 5 minutes? And then try not to have too much tangent. You know, that could certainly be worse. I'm okay with that. We'll go with that. Clean up the underneath. Could change my mind and decide I hate this, but for the moment I'm trying not to think about it. This would have been easier had I not merged some of those layers, but nah, whatever. Let's put that there so there's not that open space, and I guess we are done with our line art for the most part. Might come in later with a little more, but for now... Oh, I forgot the beads on her boots. How did I forget the beads on the boots? Can't forget the beads on the boots. Even put in my sketch. How lazy of me. Okay, because these are copy-pasted boots, I'm gonna draw one of them and then copy-paste it to the other side. Because it's symmetrical, it should work. Make sure the beads are the right size, because in my headcanon, the beads from her bracelet and from her boots came from the same material. So, I'm just gonna do a little copy-pasting. Is this lazy? Yes. Do I care? No. My friend is in my mouth again, sorry. Let's merge those and copy-paste them, and then... Bada bing, bada boom, we got a pattern going. But you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but it's getting slightly blurry the more I mess with them. But it's so small, it doesn't super matter in this instance. Okay. So that, let us get rid of this last bead. Merge them all, and then shift them a little bit. That's more centered. And then we can copy-paste that to the other boot. Listening and reading a book? Oh, I can't imagine that makes it very easy to read, huh? This one here. 1, 2, 3. Easy peas. Now let us clean those lines up. And then we'll be good to head over to color, I think. Unless I'm forgetting anything else, which I probably am, but... It looks approximately fine to me. Merge that up, and then set this as the reference layer. We can start with colors. And never mind, I forgot to see. Oh yeah, we start an hour later than normal and end an hour later. So we still got an hour to go. See how far we can get. I honestly didn't think I would be able to fill up the whole stream with this one drawing. Boy howdy was I wrong apparently. Hydrating. Okay. Let us see, because I have my palette. This is an old palette, or a new palette. Let's see if I've got... This is the one that I use for... Let me actually look at it. Yep, alright. So because I have this as a reference, now I can go underneath it and just kind of bucket fill. Oh, I can bucket fill things. It's not going to be perfect, but it is certainly a good starting point. And for coloring, I switch over to my studio pen because it draws, or it fills in color better. I don't know if you can see it super well, but like that's how that works versus the pen, which works like that. It's just a little more, or a little less finicky, so I enjoy it for this purpose. Fill in the skin first, always. I do. And whatever the bucket doesn't get, go in by hand. Get the tummy. Tail. Ankles. Oh, my tummy just grumbled. I hope you guys couldn't hear that. Heard me say the word tummy. It's like, you rang. Eyes in the mouth, just because it's easier to know since those are going to be white. Ears. Because this is the bottom layer, I'm not worried about being super vigilant about keeping in the lines, because the rest is going to be covered up. You want to make sure you get in all of those nooks and crannies, especially around things like the eyelashes. Otherwise you're going to have a bunch of white spots later on. Alright. Skin layer. Down. So let us do her hair, which is essentially black. It's a slightly lighter color than black, but not much. Actually, is this the right black? This might be a little dark, but you know what? That's what we're doing. Dark black for her hair tonight. You can see, especially with this, all the little points that you have to go in and fix because the bucket doesn't quite reach. Oh, I missed a little bit of the skin there. Get that in a second. Turn down the hair. Once again, sorry for all the zooming in and out. I imagine it must get a little crazy. Get that in there. Where's that hair? That might be hair. Let's fill that in with hair. Hold up. And then let's do her eyebrows, which is the same black. For eyebrows, I tend to do it a slightly darker color than the normal hair color, but because her hair is just like straight up black, it's just gonna be the same. Then for those, I tend to feather them in just a tiny bit with the blend tool, just so it's not so harsh of a line there. Okay, that'll do. Alright, good night, Phoenix. Talk to you later. Like 19 hours, have coffee to stay awake. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, Noodle. I'm tired, I must sleep. Alright, good night, Sparky. There goes Phoenix again. Right. So, let us now we'll do the clothing. Do everything on different layers, because a lot of the things require additional coloring. And it's easier to do it just... How this? Where are you? Where are you? You? There we go. Then, when you can just do it solely on the layer. That color, and then we have the belt and this bit are both this medium shade of brown. So let's get those all roughed in. Up. That looks fine to me. What color? The boots are dark. I think that's all for the medium shades. So let's go in with the dark browns, which are the little, nope, these little bits up here. Her boots, and then I believe the cross-stitching on the pants as well. And then her pants are gray, so let's pop those in. It's very nice to just have a color palette already assembled, so you don't have to figure it out every time. It took me much too long to realize that I could do that. Okay, then just the golds and the blues. Oh, and whatever the vials are. Let's get the vial colors in. It goes green, blue, red, I think? No, blue, green, red. How did I forget? I swear that's not normal. Hold up. Blue, green, red. Really? Let's go find the original drawing of Lemmy. See what it's supposed to be. Someone. Where'd she go? Oh, it's blue, green, red, huh? It's been a minute. I'm gonna have a coffee. Good luck. Oh. Blue. And the red. And oh, this be color as your shirt too. The vial color is very close to the shirt color. I like to make it ever so slightly different. Just so they don't blend in. Let's do the gold bits, which are just like a bright yellow. It's not what you should do gold as, but it's what I've always done it as, so we help. There's no helping. I don't know what to do, man. You made this decision. So yeah, for golds, I would either suggest going more green or more orange. I decided just yellow for some reason. But 'tis what it is. Dude, I know most of you weren't around for it, but before I had the burb as my notification animation, I had an animation of this character, which I animated in Procreate, but before Procreate was an animation program. So I was just kind of winging it. And can you imagine how hard it was to animate all these earrings in a non-animation program? Just swinging around? It was painful. It was looking great. Oh, thank you, Aspen. Welcome back. Get the colors of the face going. She has, bring it down here. It looks like this is the color I would use for her teeth and her eyes, which is an off-white. Not quite yellow, not quite white. Which I can handle more than straight up yellow. And then for the pinks, use this color, which is very purpley pink. Because I doubt that a tiefling with purple skin would have straight up pink. Not irises. What do they call them? Little tear duct bits. Okay, then let's draw in her eyes. I always draw eyes the same way. I need to figure out a better way to draw eyes, but... So I start with the middle color. Let's get her irises down. think she'd be looking off vaguely this way-ish. I think her eyes might be a little too droopy. Maybe just had. I think we're gonna fudge with the line art a little bit. Just make you a tiny bit less droopy. More like that. That works for me. Right now we've got the base color of the irises down. Go in with the dark color. I'm coming out of coffee machine. Yeah, probably. I would assume. I go in and draw where the why are eye terms not coming to me today? The pupils, draw where the pupils are. Shade around as well. Go in with a little eraser. Oop, too big. Draw a little hole in the middle, and then I take a blender and blend that out, as well as the side bits. And because this is a clipping mask to the lower level, it will not go outside of where the medium shade of green is. Okay. And then go on top with a lighter shade, green, and do a circle underneath. Where I do the same thing, where I cut out a hole and then blend it. Then turn that to the add layer. Turn down the opacity. And there we go. Merge those together. I'm clipping mask the green onto the, oh gosh, onto the yellow. So that it does not extend past the eye. Easy peas. So I do the base of my eyes. And hydrate once more. I'm so thirsty tonight. Never mind, it was just last scene. Very good then. Dude, I could really go for some hot chocolate right now. That sounds fantastic. Another instance where it's not... I'm trying to move it around the screen. It's not picking up my fingers. Gonna blow on them a little. My hands tend to get a little too cold for the screen to pick up, I think. Okay. So let us go in now with the shading of the horns and tail. And then the blushies and the freckles will come later. Go in with this dark shade with a soft brush. And I just go over top of it. Get a little shade in so that it looks like on the top it is darker. The belly underneath is lighter. Hope it is always dark. Let's have it curve. I want it to curve up. We'll have it curve up like this. Yeah. That'll be fine. Oh, because I did on the same layer as the legs. I did all the skin on the same layer. Have to get rid of that. Okay. And then a little bit harsher. The very edges. We can go up to the horns. Oh no. Alright. Good night, Noodle. Thanks for coming in. Good luck with that coffee. Taco Bell. I can't even remember the last time I had Taco Bell. Probably college. We had a Taco Bell on campus. I didn't really go to it ever, but it was there. And same thing with the horns. Fade it to the dark color. I used to draw her fingers so that they were dark at the bottoms too. I stopped doing that a while ago. There. Now I just do them rosy like the rest of her skin. Okay, let's do a little more shading on this horn actually. On here. Okay, that looks roughly okay to me. Maybe actually erase a tiny bit over on this left horn. Let's do her freckles. And oh, I've got the blues. I completely forgot to do the beads. My bad. Pop those in real quick too. Takes a minute. Oh dear. So many beads, so little time. It's very nice to just be able to pop in the colors though. A lot of people who work with Procreate don't realize that you can essentially bucket tool everything. They just go in and hand draw it all. Which, like, good for you, I guess, but I would prefer to just be able to drag the color over. We'll be back. Alright, see ya, Aspen. Okay, so freckles are kind of hard to remember where I always put them on her. So that's something I'm gonna have to look at the reference for. I believe this is her freckle color. I know she has two below her eye on this side. And then one on the corner of her mouth. I think she has one on her ear too. Oh gosh, I really didn't put in much freckles. I guess we got one on the shoulder here. No. And then one on her hip. I know she has one on this finger. Oop. She's got a couple on her tail and stuff, but really didn't draw many in here. I think she has one on the tip of this ear, if I'm remembering correctly. But let's go look at a different reference to make sure I've got them all down. This is another one of those instances where it's like, little details.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, Zio. No one is gonna notice, but I notice. Let's go find the original drawings of her. Let's see here. I used to draw these characters a lot back when I was still playing the campaign. Okay. Do I show anything here? Yeah, tip of the ear, one underneath her horn. And then I guess the rest is fair game, because I was too lazy to draw them in. Alright. How did work go? Get one right there. And then, we'll do this one on the tail here. Maybe two on the tail. Call a day for those, and let's get the blushies in. My favorite part. Guess, not sure what color to use. I guess I was using this one, but I'm not sure I like that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Can always adjust the hue. Really, because I'm missing most. Oh, hush. Okay, that's not a bad blush color, actually, for her skin tone. Good choice, previous me. Those ears blushed up. I go heavy on blush. If you do not know this, I adore it. Especially for this character, because she's just like the rosy type. I'm playing Minecraft, usually the other way around. Yeah, I need to get back to drawing more. These cheeks all blushed up. Kind of extend a little into the corners of the eyes and up. It's a little too harsh on the edges, so blend a tad. And we can bring them over to... Still needs to be blended. It's harsh. That'll do. Bring it to the fingertips as well. I love blushing. There's no such thing as over blushing for me. Blush the fingers, blush the elbows, blush the shoulders, blush everything. Can be blushed. It should be. That is actually kind of, like I mentioned, it's a big thing for her, specifically, because that's how she is. But it is actually story-based, as well as the freckles she has. It's because she very much grew up outdoors, so I imagine she is very sun-kissed. Let's get these fingers done. Clean them up. Oop. Right brush for it. Nope. I'm very lazy. How I do the fingers? My cheap way. Oh man. Oh man, I messed it up. No, no, no. No, no, no. Bring this out a little. Get the elbow. Shoulders look a little jank. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then I do her nose and her lips separately. Just because I like to have more control over them. More draw streams? Yeah, so, hopefully this will be a regular thing. I plan to do this every other Friday. And that is the current plan. Get her nose all blushed up, because I love me a blushed up nose. And then we can desaturate that a little bit. And move on to the lips, which I'm guessing... Yeah, for a lot of my characters, I go real hard on the lip color. For her, once again, because she isn't really into makeup or anything. A little more natural, but still. Kinda rosy. Maybe a little on the top. Just a little on the top. Okay. I think that is it for the base colors. I don't think I'm missing anything. So now we can get rid of our money and then merge all the colors into one flat layer. Actually, before I do that real quick. I want the freckles to be slightly paler than they currently are. More like that. Now we can merge them. I'll merge everything one by one. Otherwise it gets a little jank. That should be all the colors. Yeah, there we go. Right. Now we can work on shading, my least favorite part. Oops. I choose the same purple that I use for literally everything. But I do mess with it a little more later. And then we go down to like 50% or whatever just for now. Go back to the studio brush. And pick out anything that can be automatically filled in while we still have our line art selected. Because now I'm gonna go in and deselect the line art so that I can just draw. Because if I still had the line art selected, if I drew like a circle and wanted to fill it in, it wouldn't do this. It would fill in the entirety of the arm. So, gotta have it selected. Okay. Now we can just go in. We have to decide our light source. I think I'm gonna have her light source be coming in from the top right down like this. Makes sense to me. So that's what we're gonna do. And really don't have much tips or tricks for this one because I am awful at it. I just go and just do what feels right. Wherever I think the sun wouldn't be hitting her, where I'm gonna draw it. Which, honestly, this is like probably the hardest one for me to rack my brain around how lighting works because it really has to do with your drawing becoming a 3D image. And my brain does not work in 3D like that. I'm a 2D artist. I work very flat. So it's hard to imagine everything in 3D. But I'm very lazy about it, honestly. I just draw in the lines and then fill in shapes. So it's an easy enough progress if you turn off your brain. Hi Jake, welcome back, Pink. How goes it? Bless the blush. Oh, that wasn't water. I forgot I had a Diet Coke on my table. You ever go to drink something and it's not what you expect it to be? And you feel like you've been poisoned for a moment? It's unpleasant. Yeah. These all shaded. They're supposed to pop off a little bit. Shading's a little light, which I can adjust, but for the moment I'd like to actually see what I'm doing. Drinking soda? Happens on occasion. Mainly if we don't have water in the fridge, and I'm too lazy to go out and get some. Because my roommate is absolutely obsessed with soda, so we always have soda. After 2 months, I got a job, finally, after my move home. Congratulations. Glad to hear it. Hope it's treating you well. Oh gosh. Hello, Nikki? Oh man, it didn't work. We tried. No, what's her name? Like, Miki? Mikio? Please tell me how to pronounce your name. Nice to meet you. Hope that stream treated you well. What were you guys up to? So, what was supposed to happen is that the Raider's name was supposed to get boofed up on this stream over there. It did not. That was on my bed. I have coded it incorrectly. There we go, like that. Thank you, Rock. Oh, that's an adorable little image. A little milky. Oh, that makes sense with the image. TFT? What is TF2? Is that TF2? Titanfall? Sorry, what's TFT? Shading on the hair. Okay. Really isn't a ton to say about the shading. Team fight tactics? Oh, tactics. What's that? I haven't heard of it. Very hard to see the shading on this hair right now. That's what happens when you draw in black. And the good news, hard to see the mistakes. Unless you guys can see it better. Oh, you guys can see it better than I can on my screen. That's funny. The white is much more blinding on my screen. It's Team Fortress. Yeah, that's what I read originally too. Game mode on League of Oh, okay. I've actually been meaning to get into League of Legends. Been thinking about doing a League stream at some point. So I played it briefly in college, but not much since. I would essentially be learning how to play the game, which I'm terrified to do. I know that game completely sucks you in, and I will not have my life be my own anymore if I do that, but still kind of want to try it. I've lost too many friends to the hole that is League of Legends. Okay. Maybe turn off chat. Yeah, I imagine so. I guess the saving grace that I had before was I was playing it solely with my friends. I wasn't on chat, I was just talking with them over Discord, so that probably made it much more pleasant. A lot of spaces here, then I missed the coloring. I'm lazy. I can fix that later. Bye, Katya. When you're with friends like this one? I imagine so. One of my friends was very toxic about it, so maybe not him, but maybe other friends. I only ever learned how to play one character. And I'm honestly afraid to try anyone else. I guess like 1.5. Here. My brush a little smaller. Immeasurable. My day's ruined. Which part? Which part? Gosh, these little fiddly bits, so hard to see. Okay. Maybe I should turn the opacity real up for while I'm doing the dark parts. Yeah, that's gonna make it easier, I think. You want to get into it? I don't necessarily want to get into it, but I kind of want to learn how to play again. We will see. Is Fonk's here? No, no, Fonk's had to leave a little earlier. I love that his name is Fong Snow. It's so good. Oop. Or Hots? No, no, I'm not gonna get into Hots. I refuse. That one I played with other friends and it kind of scarred me. Friends were really into Hots. Okay. Shading the hair is always the worst part, so I try to get it out of the way first. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Maybe it's a little too dark. It's kind of hard to differentiate it from the line art. Oh, well, that's not going to change. Right. Is what it is, then. Might. You can play Cthulhu, really. That's fun. Oh, over here. Hair swirly bits are honestly pretty fun to do, though. As much as they're a pain in the butt to place. They're fun shapes. Here's done. So yeah, I only ever learned how to play Shyvana because you get to play a big dragon lady and charge at people. That's all I know. Played a little Annie, but not much. I saw Shyvana, I'm like, I recognize that art, that looks fun, and I stuck with it. That looks great. Oh, thank you, Kirby. Much appreciated. We're getting there. There's still a long way to go on her, I think. Fortunately, I really thought we'd be done her by the end of stream, but when you talk and you go real slow, apparently. The Fonks still isn't remodded. I know. I'm aware. Okay, we'll run that out later. Do the little things. Little bit of things. Wanna do the top bit. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be fine after I tone that down a little. And Shadow Realm. Oh. Whoops. If I do it again real quick. Please suck at gelling. Yeah, I'm still very much in the learning process as well. Do the horns. I'm more of a painter. I tend to do more like realistic type stuff. So learning how to cartoon is hard. I would love to do like a painting, like a Bob Ross style painting thing one day, but that would kind of require me not being a VTuber. Require flesh to be shown. Maybe one day. But I do love showing up people how to paint. I did that this weekend with my roommate. It's fun. A little bit of a shut on there. Well, don't know what happened here. Don't care. Okay. Here's when I'm gonna get real cheesy. And not do much work with these fingers. Just like plop that color in there. Hide my sins with shadows. Get this up a little. I'm definitely gonna have to go in and um fix all the little bits of color that we're missing. That is a later me problem. That's illegal. Okay, then go there. And this will be... See if we like that. Yeah, that'll do. Get that belly button shadow in there. Gosh, doing the shadows on the belt ain't gonna be fun either. Ah, we suffer for our art. Shadow on the tummy. Okay, let's get this filled in automatically. And we go along this edge. And I'm gonna come in like this. Go around here. There. I'll cut it off here for right now. While I think about what to do there. See if that works. Nope, didn't connect it somewhere. Where are you disconnected? Okay. Is it this half? No. Problem's over here. What happened? There we go. Okay. I totally wasn't watching people with flesh before this. In. And that around. One here. You can see how lazy I am about shading. Just go in with one little swoop whenever I can. Color all of that in one go. Let's shade the inside too, because I imagine that wouldn't be getting much sun. Here. I might call that a day on the shading on the belt. Do a quick once over. Oh no, over here. These are simple enough. Okay, done so. Let's get the shading on the tail. And the, oh, nope. Tail done. Then can pop, oop. Hand's getting shaky. Like that. On the underside. And then bring it around here. It's a Pokemon I was working. Sad it would go for PC because oh no, that's awful. Sorry to hear it. Okay. And just a little last bit of the tail. Tail done. Well, minus knee shadow. And we can get the underside of the thigh in. Over here, it would be in shadow 2, methinks. I need to sneeze 1 second. Oh, okay. Sorry. Unless I like watching streams more than videos lately. Like YouTube videos kind of thing? I know it's kind of ironic, but I tend to be more of a YouTube watcher than a stream watcher, just in my spare time. Mainly because I don't have enough time really to be watching full streams. So just a quick little YouTube video that I can pop on in a few minutes works better with my schedule. Oh, that is bad. I'm being real lazy with these marbles here. That is the name of the game tonight. No one would know unless I told you, which I did, but whatever. Give me our secret. I'm a lazy drawer. Imagine having a schedule. Ooh. And Marbles 2.0. Fix it up later if I want. But no, I'm being lazy. Other side of this boot too. And probably a little shade over here because of that boot. And then a little leg shade. Maybe a tiny bit down here. Doesn't make much sense, but no, not there. Okay, what else do we have to do? Oh, that might be everything, actually. We might be done with the shading. So let's go in and smudge it a little bit where we need to. At the ends of hair and a lot of places around the face, I tend to blend it around just to make it softer. Didn't do anything under the lip. That's just a sin. Oh gosh, hold up. Need to just... Ugh, the chair digging into me. Oh, I feel like such an old man. Okay. Back to blending. Blending for days. So close to done. I think we might... I think we might complete this image, even if it goes a little bit late, because we're close enough to done. That would be kind of silly to cut it off without finishing it. So if we go a tiny bit late today, my apologies. Hair. It. And this a little bit. Where else? Super see fit to do? No, okay. Blend the nose out. Okay. You are an old man. Is this true? I am Grandpa. Let me goth Grandpa now. Saying that they feel old. Okay, so let us make this more reasonable opacity. And we can go in and erase a little bit where we want to. Like, the nose doesn't have to be as harsh. Lighten, like, around areas like this to make a little ambient occlusion. Just a little bit. Maybe in the middle, a little harsh. And then I think around her teeth, might take it down a little bit. It's a little too harsh there too. Okay. Shading done. Near decide to fly over to me and scare me. Just come back. I was in his pen. But nice. So next, let us go in with a simple little rim light. Just gonna do a little bit of yellow. What I tend to do. And where the sun would be hitting most. Switch over to my other pen actually. I think so would probably be better for this. So like around here. At the top right, since that is our light source for this. Just a little bit. I'm gonna put this everywhere or anything. Can get overwhelming very quickly. A little bit here and there, it doesn't hurt nobody. On the top of the belt. A little bit on the tail, just the very top. Could do the top of the boots too. Might be a tad drastic for this far down, but no, I think that's okay. Here as well. I think we're about done with that. I think that'll do it over here too. We're clinking. Clink clink. Hydrating. Since Monday I got around 4 days of playtime in my new game. God. RIP. So sorry, Pink. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some highlights, which is the best part of every drawing ever. I'm gonna start out with the horns and tail, which I do in a very specific way. I draw little dots and lines, following the curve where I think highlights would be. And then I go in and blend them out a tiny bit, following the line. And then I turn that to an add layer. Turn it down a little bit. That's how I do the shinies. Do it with the tail too. Just a bit, not as much as horns. Here it's gonna overlap with those uh those freckles a little. Which is kind of a shame. Should have planned that better, but I didn't. Over here we can just do a little bit of that. Change that to add layer as well. Oh, it's already the add layer. I didn't change it. Alright, that works. Let me do it. Last time I had that was Hollow Knight. I mean, Gratz. Let's go in with some shines on things like the earrings, and the buttons, and the vials, that kind of jazz. Simple white highlights, nothing schmancy. Beads too. Not all of them, because I don't think all of them need it, but a couple here and there. Just the ones closest to the light source. For here too. Erase it where shadow is. Don't need that. Alright. Then we can do highlighting on her skin. I do things like here and on the upper cheeks. And then I blend those in and add them, or make them an ad layer again. I just blend the nose up and the cheeks down. Why? I don't know. Have it. And I add the lip shine. Should probably do an ad layer as well. Put that down. I'll go around to places like the inner corners and the inner corner of the eyes and around the nose and above the lips where it should be highlighted a little bit and go in and blend the heck out of those. Do everything in little stages. I'll go for tonight. Alright, good night, Pink. Especially with highlighting like this. We're bringing little bits, otherwise it's gonna come a lot real quick. Right. Push that to an ad layer and turn it way down. We'll do one more ad layer in the middle. We're gonna do just a soft brush to make the center of the face stand out slightly. Like so. Oh, I forgot to do the highlights on the shoulders. How can I forget? Always do those. I would normally do them on the nails as well, but can't really see the nails in this picture too well. Turn this down a little. Okay, now we gotta do the hair. And the hair is not something I look forward to, because I still have not figured out how I want to do hair shines. I'm very inconsistent with my style on that. This is just black hair, so maybe it'll be a little simpler. Been doing it like this. I do little squares and circles. Arc like that. And then a couple here and there. Will make sense in a moment, hopefully, I swear. And with long hair, I don't even know what the heck to do. And little bits here and there. Right, and I blend those out. The top and bottom for the big chunks, and then just everywhere for the small ones. Normally I would do this as an ad layer too, but considering it's just black, I don't think it's actually going to make a difference if I do that. We'll see. Yeah, I hate this. I hate the way I draw hair shines, but once again, still figuring out my style for that. I've gone through quite a few different phases of how I do it. I've yet to settle on something that I don't hate. We'll get there. Eventually. Let's see if turning that down does anything. But they're not really make it much more muted. Now let's go in and do the highlights on the eyes. From somewhere, did you come up with the look yourself? This is my character Lemmy. She is a D&D character that I play. Or I used to play. I designed her. Forever ago. Those are standard eye shines, and then I do a second layer of eye shines. Where I almost always do like a little diamond, and then just some sparkles. Randomly about, and then I turn that to an ad layer as well. I really like the ad layer, if you can't tell. And then I don't liquefy that, I Gaussian blur that just a tiny bit. Then turn it real down. Got a little bit of shine. I might go in, sometimes I do this, sometimes it doesn't work out well. I go in with like a glow of the character's eye color around it. I think sometimes it messes with it too much. Down. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, home stretch. So, a couple last things I want to do. I want to copy the shadow layer we have. Bring it up. Paste it. And then do a clipping mask over it. And go in with other colors. I'm gonna go in with a pink for where the highlights are. And then a blue for where the deepest shadows are. Merge those, bring that back down where our shadow layer is. Our top. Nope, nope. And I will set that to a multiply layer. And I will set the other multiply layer to a linear burn. I'll turn them both real down so they're not overwhelming. But that way you have a little bit of color differentiation in the shadows. So it just gives a little more color to it. And then I'm gonna go up back to the top. Go in with a bright yellow. Just give a little bit of a sun effect. I get an eye layer. Turn it way down. Get rid of it where it's too harsh. Let's see here. I think the tail could use a little more orange. Let's do a little bit of an orange version of that as well. Especially over here. Do maybe an overlay for that one. That seems good. That'll do. And then come in with another shadow layer, but slowly blurring towards the bottom to just multiply for that. Down a little. Erase where I don't want it. She's almost done. What do I need to do? Sometimes I go in with a second layer of shadows. Not sure if I want to for her. I might in a couple of places. There are a couple of places that look like they kind of need it. Let's go in with that real quick. Just do another multiply layer. Normally I would do that a lot with the hair, but with it being so dark, it's truly not necessary. Let's say bust here. Use another layer of shadow. It was a little too flat for that. See where else could I put it? Down here could really use it. Anywhere else? That might do it. So let's turn that real down. Blend it out a little bit. Use a little bit better blender. Let's go in at the bottom and fill in all the dark spots that I missed. We'll just do it with the black because it can blend in with the line art, and I'm too lazy to do anything else. You are a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see the little bits that are missing, but occasionally there are a few pixels that I did not get while doing the coloring layer. I can just fill those in behind. Just to make it a little cleaner. I think I want to take down the shadow on her mouth a tiny bit. Let's clear that out a little bit there. That'll do. Oh, shadow here is too much too. Let's blend that out. It's a lot of finicky work. Just messing with things until you'll like it. A little too heavy over here. I think I might do it. With all the layers. Let us... Do you want to do a background? Do you want to do a simple background? What can we do? Let's do something green to match our eyes. Could you just... You know what? I might do... I tend to do just a simple one of these. Like a little... mock shadow. But... yeah, I think that'll do it. I can put my name right above it. Just do... little Tweety. Maybe crop it a little bit. Is that a little too much over here? See how that looks? Yeah, I mean, that's good enough for me. You guys can't see it super well, but... I'm content enough. Maybe I'll go in and make it schmancy or whatever, but for a base drawing, that'll do. I am here as a projection. Welcome on in, Katsuya. So... oh, and hey, look, it's 11:01. Perfect timing. I think that is going to conclude our drawing session for tonight. I can post this in the Discord or on my Instagram or whatever later so you guys can see the full drawing. I think we are going to do a raid if people are down. Let us see who is available. Let us do... let's do Saronic. I feel like we haven't raided them in forever. So, if you would, kindly go over, say yo. Saronic is a lovely person who is also doing art at the moment, and they're doing a subathon. It would mean a lot to me. So, let me get that set up. Boop, 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 boop. Raid has started. Once again, they are lovely. Say yo. And you can join us in the Discord if you want to talk with us. Otherwise, I will be streaming again on Monday. And I will talk to you guys next time. Good night.